The boy only lightly slapped his father on the head, but in the very next second, he was turned into a pot of rib soup. No one in the family felt sick. They ate happily, as if it was normal. The old man had more than 10 children. Whenever the family had no food, he would randomly kill one child and cook them to feed the rest. The luckiest one was his eldest son, Alex. He survived into his 80s and even found a beautiful girlfriend named Emily. One day, Alex brought Emily home, but the moment they entered the building, she noticed trash everywhere in the hallway. The entire apartment complex felt strange and unsettling. Even the neighbors stared at her with cold, unusual looks. Emily was shaking with fear, but she forced herself to stay calm and followed Alex into his home. As soon as she stepped inside, something felt wrong. A strong, disgusting smell rushed into her nose. The kitchen in front of her was broken and filthy. Still, as a future daughter-in-law, Emily politely handed her gift to Alex's mother. In the next second, the children snatched the cake away. They stuffed it into their mouths wildly, as if they had not eaten in years. This instantly angered the mother. She lost control and kicked one boy across the room. Emily froze in fear and forced an awkward smile. But then the mother suddenly changed her attitude. She smiled warmly, pulled Emily into the living room, and served her a cup of homemade tea. Emily was about to take a sip when she noticed something disgusting floating inside the cup. Her appetite disappeared instantly. At that moment, Alex picked up Emily's cup instead. With a relaxed smile, he drank the tea happily, as if nothing was wrong. Seeing how natural the mother and son acted, Emily felt she could not say anything. She sat quietly, trying to stay calm, hoping to find a chance to escape this twisted family. Just then, the father rushed home. The moment he saw Emily sitting there, his eyes became greedy and disturbing. Emily felt deep fear rising inside her. She decided that once she left, she would immediately break up with Alex. But the father suddenly grabbed one of the children and dragged him out of the house. Half an hour later, the father returned alone, carrying a large piece of fresh meat. He said he was preparing a rich dinner. Emily stared at the meat in front of her. Something felt terribly wrong. She clearly saw the father take a boy out earlier, yet only the father came back. She quietly asked Alex about it. What she heard made her blood run cold. Only then did Emily realize that the meat they had been eating was human flesh. Alex showed no fear at all. Instead, he smiled and reminded her that the food would get cold if she did not eat. Emily felt sick to her stomach. She covered her mouth and ran to the bathroom, vomiting everything she had just eaten into the toilet. When she stood up to flush, she froze in horror. The toilet was filled with dark red blood. An eyeball slowly floated up from the water. Emily screamed and tried to run out, but when she opened the door, the entire family stood outside, smiling at her in a cold, terrifying way. Alex grabbed Emily's hand and dragged her back inside the room. After a final scream, the police arrived at the scene. Shockingly, Emily was still alive, but Alex and his entire family were dead. When the police searched the house, they found over